On today's show, I have guest co-host Clark Vandeventer.
That's me.
Did I say it right?
You did.
There you go, Mom and Dad. Plus, we're going to talk Glam Cobra and so much more, including Steve Miller Band rocking Harrah's Rocked Your Socks Off.
And TahoeSkiBum.com.
Thank you, Clark. No, always time for a shameless plug. On today's show, Wake Up Tahoe starts
now.
Coming to you from the 12th floor of the Mont Bleu Resort Casino and Spa on the beautiful south shore of Lake Tahoe, this is Wake Up Tahoe with Dreu Murin. Wake Up Tahoe is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Tahoe with Dreu Murin, Clark Vandeventer.
There you go. Right? You got it.
Only took me 6 months to get your last name right.
That's right.
Dad, we made you happy. Your dad can be happy now,
That's right. My parents, it's very important to them, the pronunciation of the last name. So
yes.
I'm going to make sure he watches this.
Make sure he watches this because I had like 6 speech therapists and myself working on this over the course of last week. Clark's going to be my guest co-host on the show today, and we got a huge show for you today, recapping the weekend. Whoa, my gosh. It was like spandex and long hair all over the place. Glam Cobra came into town on Friday, ended up staying through the weekend, and they just blew the roof off. The top 80s cover band in all of California. Well, the top 86, we'll call them.
That's right.
I'm official Glam Cobra, Glam Cobra-fied here.
You got your swag?
I haven't taken it off. I still got glitter and makeup. It's like, you put that eyeliner stuff on, Clark? It's hard to get that stuff off. Ladies,
well, my daughter puts it on me, actually.
Does she?
Yeah.
Just on just a random occasion?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks good.
Like Tuesday afternoon.
His daughter did all of his makeup for the show today. We're going to talk with Clark about everything he's going, TahoeSkiBum.com. And you're active, aren't you?
Yeah, just trying to live the Tahoe life. And excited to be on the show today. I've been watching the show a lot. And what I think is really neat about it is if you really committed to watching this show, you would meet all the cool and amazing people doing cool and amazing things in Tahoe. And of course, I put myself in that category.
Put myself at the top. Not afraid.
But, it really is great. It's a great way to get an introduction to Tahoe and know what's going on here. And the people you've had on have just been amazing. So.
Oh, well, thank you. I owe it all to at Fabulous Tahoe, Jack Durst, and Andrew Fenstermaker. They make this whole thing happen. I just sit here and act as the soundboard.
That's kind of been my impression over time.
I get like they report cards after every show. They're like, oh, today you're about a B-, C+. Until we can find something better, you're stuck there.
There you go.
Here I am. But we're so glad to have you on the show today. We've talked on the radio show before about, first of all, your 50,000 vertical feet masterpiece you put together over winter. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, it was a great day this past winter. Ski Duck is a local nonprofit that raises money to basically help get kids on the slopes who are having a hard time, whether it's financially disadvantaged or actually physically disabled, getting them up on the slopes to experience the joy of skiing. And I set a goal to ski 50,000 vertical feet in a day to raise money for them in support of them. And we did it, barely, but...
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
That's a huge feat because you did it at Heavenly.
Yeah.
And we talked about this before. Not one of the easiest mountains to do that.
It literally took every last second of the day. I got on my last chairlift at, it was a couple of minutes after 4 o'clock, going up to the top of Sky Chair. So I was at the top of Sky at about 4:10, which was the most fun run of the day for me because at that point the lifts are closed, it's over, and it was the first time all day I actually took my time on a run. And everyone was off the mountain at that point, and I was keeping track of my vertical feet, but I wasn't quite sure if I had made it. And in fact, later when we checked and we did the math, that was the chair I needed. Without that chair, we don't make 50,000 vertical feet. So fortunately, Heavenly wasn't like too much of a stickler in closing the lifts on time because I got on that chair just a little after 4 o'clock, I think.
And so when you skied down after accomplishing 50,000 square feet to the mobs of people and congratulating confetti cannons and champagne.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, there wasn't that there? There wasn't that there?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, man. I thought there would be like this huge eruption, the crowd, national holidays, keys to the city.
See, because I had been on your radio show earlier that week, I thought you were arranging all of that. and then you kind of let me down. It was kind of a disappointment to me.
My bad. I'm going to take responsibility for that. But that's a huge feat. Congratulations to you
thanks.
again. You got so much going on around here. And I love that you like to live the Tahoe lifestyle because everybody says you don't live here for the money.
That's
obviously. Definitely not the money. It's the lifestyle.
Yeah.
And that's what you're all about.
Well, I came to Tahoe a few years ago, kind of after financial meltdown, really. Had lived in Santa Barbara, had really had great success in my career, ran for Congress in Santa Barbara for the United States Congress in the 23rd Congressional District. And really, in the course of a few months, I went from rising political star to literally living in my in-laws' garage. Had lost everything financially and had to start rebuilding my life. And we ended up in Tahoe. My wife's grandfather had a cabin up here, and we came up for a winter and started skiing and really just embracing the life. And what I love about Tahoe is that people get it. They get the whole concept of lifestyle over money.
Yeah.
And that's not something that really people understand in Santa Barbara or where I grew up in Indiana with the whole Protestant work ethic thing, But in Tahoe, people get it. They understand, hey, yeah, you're arranging your life to ski. What more do you need? If you can ski, you can go to the beach, you can hike, you can camp. And, I would say people in Santa Barbara maybe don't understand the lifestyle that I live.
Right.
But when they look at 50 days a year skiing, it's kind of like hard to argue with.
That's why we friend them on Facebook, so we can kind of rub it in. When they're stuck in traffic and they're like, oh yeah, another day at the office. And they're like, damn you.
Yeah.
Clark's going to be my co-host for the day. We're going to talk more about everything he's got going on, his blogs, and you're involved in everything social-wise, and that's what we love about you, plus everything else. But Glam Cobra was here over the weekend, like I hinted to. I finally got all the eyeliner off, a little bit of gasoline and paint thinner, pulled it all off, but we shot some footage of it at Mont Bleu Resort Casino here, the Blue Nightclub, Boogie Nights. Everybody was all decked out, and they absolutely rocked the house. Jeremy Gustafson, a friend of mine, we grew up together, and finally I got his 80s band coming up because he's like, we're a badass 80s band. We are. Like Steel Panther, who? And they did it. Clark, I'm telling you, next time you have a birthday party, I'm going to hire him for it.
That's right.
I'm going to give you that confetti cannon.
See, yeah, we got to do that. Next year, we do another 50,000 vertical feet skiathon.
Yeah, you come through the finish line, the band strikes up, and confetti and fireworks and all that. Here's what We're going to go to a look at Glam Cobra right now in Blue Nightclub, and I even sing a little specialty song. Take a look.
Unfortunately, there's no snow in the forecast, but here's Adria with the weather.
It's summer.
Good morning. Your weather being brought to you today by Getaway Reno Tahoe. It's going to be a little bit rainy today. Grab your rain jacket and an umbrella. We were looking at 50% chance of rain with rain showers throughout the day, 55 degrees. Not too warm, but warming up to 65 tomorrow for Tuesday with 30% chance of precipitation and thunderstorms throughout the day. Wednesday, warming to 78 degrees and mostly sunny skies. And then Thursday, Friday, and throughout the weekend, it's going to be 85 degrees and sunshiny. So it's a great day to get out there and enjoy the weekend activities. It's going to be a good weekend here in the Sierra, so look forward to that.
Welcome back to the show, Glam Cobra, 80s night. You need to start growing that hair out, Clark.
You know, I'm losing it. So I'm a minimalist. I cut my hair. I have very few clothes. It makes life simple.
Well, who cut your hair? This is good news.
My daughter.
Yeah.
She's 3 years old. And she gets on my shoulders and she takes the clippers. I've had a few little nicks and cuts.
Oh, beautifully done.
She takes the clippers and just buzzes it.
So is this a career path that she wants to endure?
I hope not.
Hey, there's worse things out there,
That's
like television
right.
hosts.
Yeah.
You know, she's got something to strive for.
But, you know, she usually misses a few spots. I have to kind of clean it up. But
she's 3.
yeah, I know. Hopefully by the time she's 4, she'll get it right.
We're going to talk more about your family here coming up. But first of all, a little local news. Kayakers saved. Waterborne search and rescue had to go out and save 2 distressed kayakers on the North Shore of Lake Tahoe around 1:45 p.m. yesterday off Chimney Beach. U.S. Coast Guard and North Tahoe Fire Protection Services responded, drug one out, drug the other one out. When I heard about it yesterday, I was like, okay, it's got to be Mike Heath and Steve Bryant because they went out fishing. Nobody heard from them together. I'm just going to leave it there, okay? I mean...
Could be.
Obviously, they weren't too distressed because they came back with big, smiley, happy faces. Fortunately enough, Steve Bryant's married. But other than that, I was a little bit concerned there. But no, it wasn't them. So they're home safe and sound, and that brings up a good point. Lake wind advisory out on the water today as a little interesting weather pattern coming through here, right?
You know, I'm ready for summer. You know,
Me too.
we had that great weather right at the beginning of June, but since then it's kind of slid back into spring. I'm ready for some beach days again.
See, me too. You know, spray tans, they do it for me because Adria obviously is the best spray tanner in town. But, you know, I like a little natural vitamin D. That would be nice coming up.
A little.
So just talk about the family. You got
3 kids.
3 kids.
Yeah. Under the age of 5.
All from the same mama. You have to ask that these days. I'm sorry. You just have to.
Yep. My wife and I just had our 9th anniversary. Spent a night up at the Ritz-Carlton at North Star. So
Look at
that was
you.
A nice little getaway for us.
And who watches the kids?
Our 5-year-old.
Okay.
I'm just
He's very mature for his age. He not only cuts hair, he does auto mechanics as well.
No, we have an amazing friend who took all 3 of our kids, even the 3-month-old, and kept them for about 27 hours. And we got up to North Star into the Ritz and just had a little getaway.
Isn't that a cool spot over there?
I love it.
Brand new,
Yeah.
just like a couple years old. I mean, you feel, when you walk in there, you just feel like something.
Yeah, they took care of us, you know, and that's the thing about the Ritz.
Yeah.
And, staying off season,
Yeah.
you can get pretty good deals up there. And look, we just wanted to bask in luxury for an hour. We weren't worried about skiing or mountain biking or anything, just hanging out. So
Sure.
it was great.
Closest person I've ever seen at the Ritz-Carlton was the security offices. Because supposedly you can't poach the pool over there. Yeah.
What? Oh,
But
really?
The security office is fantastic.
Wow.
They even got food and refreshments
Yeah.
in the security office. I was like,
they have cocktails, they have a bartender.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not bad. Hey, you're training for the tour to Tahoe, aren't
Yep.
you?
Second year I've done it. Last year was really the first time I'd ever gotten into road biking. And I was looking for a way to really enjoy Tahoe now that the ski resorts were closed. Sure. And so just got a bike. And I mean, literally one day I said, you know what, I think I'd like to ride around the lake. And I think the longest I'd ever ridden a bike was like 5 miles, around campsites with my kids, or when I was a kid myself. And I think I'm going to ride around the lake. And so I started riding, and I was riding a really crappy bike. And eventually I got a road bike, and I'm loving it. Rode up Angora to Angora Lookout over the weekend, and it's a great way to see Tahoe.
Oh, absolutely. And the best part about that is you wear the outfit, right? You got the
That's right.
spandex, the one piece.
I've got the bib,
Oh.
The bib is nice because it gives your nipples a little extra coverage. And... But I've got my Tahoe ski bum jersey I wear, and it's fun.
Oh, so you're branded.
I'm branded. You know,
see Clark
I
going
tell
on.
everyone, this space is for sale. I mean, if you want to put your logo right here,
Wake Up Tahoe wants to sponsor Clark's chest. I thought it would always be a woman, but you know what? We're just going to go with it and say, we're going to sponsor Clark's chest. Hey, what else you got going on? How's the blog going?
I have two websites that we work on primarily. One is familytrek.org, where we really talk about our family's quest to work less, live more, and travel the world. And how do we do that? How do we arrange our lifestyle? How do we make money? How do we live the life that we live, which I think is fabulous. And then this past year we launched TahoeSkiBum.com, which is really a place that, all those conversations you have on the chairlift, what we're doing with Tahoe Ski Bum is providing an online space for those chairlift conversations. And creating a cool space that whether you ski 100 days a year, or whether you ski one weekend a year, there's really something for you at TahoeSkiBum.com.
There's a lot of relationships in the world that owe them the credit for coming together from a ski lift.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because you always meet that someone on the lift. You're like, man, she's hot. And you're sitting there riding up. And then later on that night, after she takes off the helmet and the goggles, you're like, whoa! Well, at least that's what they do to me. They're like, whoa, God, this is the same guy. I'm like, yeah, this is me. But anyway, that's a neat thing. A little chairlift conversation.
Yeah, I mean, if you were skiing up with somebody who was, here for the weekend, you'd tell them, what restaurants to go to, or if they told you their back was tweaked, they tell you you tell them what chiropractor to go to, and really, it's taking that and putting it online, and also trying to connect, all of Tahoe as a ski industry. Most people who live on South Shore have never skied Squaw or Alpine or Sugar Bowl, and people who live on North Shore have never skied Kirkwood or Sierra at Tahoe or Heavenly. And so we're trying to really build a community for all of Tahoe with the ski resorts.
I think that's fantastic. One of the weirdest conversations I've ever been involved in on a chairlift was erectile dysfunction medications. I learned more than I ever wanted to know.
Never.
Go ahead. Maybe it was you. I thought you looked. Put your goggles back on, please. Real quick, coming up this weekend, Race the Lake of the Sky. We've been alluding to it over and over and over the past couple of weeks. Finally here, this week is going to be a huge event of activities. Starting Wednesday night sub-series will be bigger and better than ever. We're expecting 120 people
awesome.
On the water. You going to be there, Claire?
I'm not, because we're camping, but I'm a big paddleboarder. Know the Brackett family that has just done an amazing job.
You just like wearing the spandex.
And I want to wear spandex this weekend, and they don't champion that in the stand-up paddle world.
Well, they're starting to. I'm going to wear a onesie. My Boob Man onesie
If you could pave the way for that.
I'll charge it out, okay? Yeah. Well, we're going to take another quick break here. We're going to go out to the Payette River World Record Freestyle competition, where a world record was actually set in kayaking. This is incredible. This is incredible. Take a look at it right now. Thank you. This is courtesy of, who's it courtesy of, Adra?
Dave Williams, Payette River.
Dave Williams, Payette, tomato, whatever. We'll be back. Take a look.
Destiny. Beautiful red carbon track 2014 Jackson Rockstar with a big wing over entry move. Massive. His head isn't even wet. Lunar orbit. Clean, blunt, nasty. Yep. Linking that together. Into a blunt, into the McNasty. Oh, this could be risky. He gets back into it. Stephen Wright, your leader coming into finals. Oh! Beautiful big helix. Oh, my Lord. I'm sorry to say it that way, but that was ridiculous. Massive air screw. Air screw the other way. Other way. Cross bow phonics monkey. Big phonics monkey. Some air on that. Real snappy, too. 15 seconds. What do you think, Cascade? Wave monkey for the trophy move. Beautiful and smooth and big. Flip turn. Flip turn. What else? He's got time for another big move. In a nice back blunt. Wow. Look pretty clean. Wow. Oh, man. Will it be enough? We'll have to see. Huge. We'll wait another 20 minutes for this.
Welcome back to the show, Clark and I. This space is for sale. So is this space, ladies. I have to have regulations.
Yeah.
Please send resume and profile pic to @Dreu Murin. Just tweet us.
Yeah.
At Wake Up Tahoe, and We'll see what we can do. I'll take anything at this point. Williamsport, yesterday, Nick Walenda walked across the Little Colorado River Gorge at the Grand Canyon with no ropes, no support. There was no stunts here. 1,500 feet he walked across this thing. And I was thinking about this. Jack Durst and I were talking at the break, like, to go tightrope the Grand Canyon, I mean, you either got to be really bored or you got to get paid a lot of money. This guy, crazy. Absolutely made it. Was on a 10-second delay just in case the wind started blowing. But this guy just made it look so easy. Just almost a little jolt across. And they had fireworks and champagne and everything for him.
I'm so disappointed.
Aren't you?
Yeah. Maybe I need to do that.
Okay. We're going to put a tightrope from North Shore to the South Shore, and you can walk all the way across it.
All right.
And then when you get there, we'll have fireworks and bikini babies.
Good thing, I probably wouldn't die, if I fell into Tahoe. You would probably die if you fell into the Grand Canyon.
That's a good point. That is a long ways down. I thought I was like, gosh, I hope he makes it, because if not, it's going to turn into the longest skydive ever.
But, there are certain things I've decided I don't need to do.
What's that?
Probably tightrope over the Grand Canyon would be one of them.
It's not on my bucket list, I'll tell you that right now. Also, over the weekend, Saturday night, Steve Miller Band took center stage to kick off the summer concert series. Thank you to John Packer and Crystal Kimball for setting us up. They have these new VIP skyboxes. It's kind of like
were you in one?
Well, I was for a little while until they kicked me out, but it was incredible.
So you were in one and you didn't invite me?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be there.
Oh, okay.
I got to
go
go
the whole North Star security deal again, right?
Exactly. I was up there for like whole 15 seconds, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And they're like, oh, get out of here, and they come and arrest you. And anyway, so I got to see it from both the backstage and up top, but absolutely incredible concert. Steve Miller Band kicking it off. Coming up next, one of your favorite artists.
Tim McGraw?
Yeah, baby.
I need to get tickets.
So do I.
In that luxury box.
Well, I'm going to tell you, don't follow me if we ever go to these things, because, I mean, it was honest. Pay the money to go to these shows, because they just have it all.
No, I don't want to pay the money. I said this space is for sale.
We'll sponsor you. Okay, fine. We'll get you there. Tim McGraw, though, going to be coming up next. Get your tickets now. You can get them at JerezzLakeTahoe.com or just go to Ticketmaster.
And what an incredible venue.
No kidding.
Yeah, so cool.
The stage is fantastic. The sound is even better. And Steve Miller Band sounded better than he's ever had in 40 years. I mean, the guy just absolutely rocked.
Did you hear him 40 years ago?
No, but I heard him recorded 40 years ago. But I mean, it's just a great show. So super excited for that. And like I said, Tim McGraw comes up next. Rascal Flatts is sold out, so you're not going to get your tickets to that one. So you got to get them early. And Fish sold out as well. Both shows. Are you a Fish fan?
I went to a Fish show.
And?
It was fun. It was an experience. I'll do anything. I mean, not like tightrope the Grand Canyon, but
this space is for sale. I'm going to Fish.
I'll do anything once, except for tightrope the Grand Canyon.
I was going to say, okay, I was going to sign you up. Also, coming up this weekend, Tahoe Derby Dames are back in town. Roller girls.
Man, you got to love living in Tahoe.
You got to love roller girls. Yeah, that space is for sale. I'd buy real estate there. But anyway, that's going to come up this weekend as well. But moving right along, you're going doing a little camping this weekend.
That's right, at the Potholes, which I can't believe you've never been to.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, drive out past Kirkwood, up Highway 89, Silver Lake. You're at about 8,000 feet. And it's just this incredible spot where the water has carved out pools from the granite. And there's a whole variety of pools, waterfalls and little kiddie pools, and it's a great place.
Really? So like there's some pools reserved for adults and
stuff? No, it just happens to work out that way. Like if you were like hanging out in the pool that happened to have like a foot of water, people would probably think you were weird. they may get their kids, come back over here, Johnny.
Watch out. Stay away from me. Remember we don't talk to strangers.
You would be that guy.
How cool is that though? I didn't even know that was out there.
You got to go out there. And see, this is what's great about Tahoe.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have been here for so long and then hear about this cool spot.
Can you Google map it?
You can't quite Google map it. There's not a lot on it online, so actually we shouldn't be talking about this. It's kind of like a hidden secret. Spot. Yeah,
I love giving all the secrets out to everybody out there. So it's called the Potholes.
The Potholes.
Just ask a local.
You can Google it. Okay. You'll find it.
You'll have it on your blog, I'm sure.
We'll have it on our blog because I'm shameless,
What's that blog again, Clark?
FamilyTrek.org or TahoeSkiBum.com.
Oh, okay.
You can find me on Twitter at Clark Vand or at FamTrek.
There you go. Hey, real quick, community class, Lake Tahoe Yoga, 6 to 7:30 tonight. Money goes back to local nonprofits. Cash or checks are accepted. You ever do yoga?
I've done it before.
Ever done it on a paddleboard?
No.
I saw those.
I have seen those people doing it though.
How? Yeah. That's like tightrope in the Grand Canyon.
And I'm just trying to stay on my paddleboard. When I get that huge, the River Rover, the yellow one.
Absolutely.
You're not falling over on that.
Lakeshore
thing.
Paddle Company builds it. They call it the aircraft carrier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a solid sheet of plywood out there.
Yeah, you're not falling over on that thing.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Tuesday, that's tomorrow. It is Side Pony Tuesday. Rock your pony to work wherever you're going. Thanks to Crystal Kimball from Harris and Harvey's Lake Tahoe over there for inviting us on Facebook. Message us if you want to like the link in the event and join in on the fun tomorrow. We'll be wearing our Side Ponies. Clark will be wearing his too.
That's right.
I think it'll look good on you. I really do. You gonna go right or left? Because remember the whole earring thing, like left meant something,
Yeah, that was
right?
a big deal, yeah.
And then people couldn't figure it out, so they just punched holes in both, and then they carried it onto their nose, and they're like, I'm confused.
So this could happen with the whole,
Ponytail
Yeah.
thing. Pretty soon you're gonna have ponytails at the front, the side, because people they're confused.
Yeah,
They don't know
what does
they're
that
doing.
mean?
Yeah, well, I don't want to be wrong, so I'm just gonna like throw in both ways, and if they look at me funny, I'll just move it up front, and pretty soon you're looking like Flava Flav
Could be.
in jail. You ever seen his mugshot? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Dave Williams, thank you again for the Pay at River Games footage there. Royal records being set all over the place. Twitter followers, which you can follow us at Wake Up Tahoe. Adra does a great job with our social media. And she is for hire too. You can't purchase her because I need her, but you can hire her. And with new Twitter followers, E. Espudo, and I Make Dem Go Crazy. I like that one. And one Chris Nelson, Moran 5, Tahoe's NW Girl, and at Chris Sierra. Thank you so much. And don't forget to sign into our guest book at wakeuptahoe.com and let us know what you're up to over there. Beach Retreat and Lodge right over there in Timber Cove, renamed it. They got a nice little gig going over there. You ever been there?
No, I haven't.
Boy, you go out on the pier and you can go up to the second story. You get overlook the entire lake, and they have all these great little morsels and delights. And they actually have this specialty drink, which right now everybody's into specialty drinks. You know, ever since the Rum Runner, everybody wants to. So Clark Van Evers is going to unveil his specialty drink here.
Okay.
In the upcoming future, and
That's
is
right.
for sale.
Yes, and I do love specialty drinks. I have signature cocktails that we create at a party we have at my house every year.
And it is.
Actually, 10 years ago, my wife and I fell off a 90-foot cliff. And we host a party every year to commemorate the event, and I create a whole list of signature cocktails.
Adrian, I don't remember getting invited to this. I don't.
Oh, I didn't invite because I wanted to bring a date.
Oh, is that what it was? So she wanted to
Yeah.
bring it. Yeah. Okay. So I didn't get invited, but I plan on getting invited. That one, try it.
It said Dreu Murin plus guest, and so I just took it and put Adrian plus.
Story of my life, Clark.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for
Hey,
coming in.
it's great to
Looking
be
forward.
on.
Ski Bum was TahoeSkiBum.com.
TahoeSkiBum.com.
Follow him there and keep up with everything that Clark. And I love the idea of the living the Tahoe lifestyle.
Hey,
So cool.
So do I.
Keep it up, will you?
I
What's the
really will.
signature drink called again?
Oh, I've got so many of them.
What's the top one?
The top one, maybe the Mesatini.
Mesatini. All right, we're going to get Clark back on, and we're going to actually have this, the Mesatini drink off, because we're putting together a little cocktail
Oh, no,
contest.
I could get in on that.
Wake Up Tahoe cocktail contest coming up. Adrian's looking at me like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's coming up. Don't go anywhere. Clark, thanks so much. Adrian will be on for
Great.
your local Love It and your daily update when we come back. Take a look at a new video we just shot with South Tahoe Stand Up Paddle from our good friends at Getaway Reno Tahoe. And these girls, they're hot. They're a little young, but they're hot. Drew and Vanessa for Getaway Reno Tahoe, and stand-up paddling is taking the world by storm.
It is, and I've never done it before. This is my first time.
From elite athletes to amateurs, from babies to grandmas, everybody can do this sport, and South Tahoe Stand-Up Paddle in South Lake Tahoe is the place to do it. First thing you need is a paddle. Let's accessorize. First things first, to prepare for paddling, you must first accessorize. Hat, check. Footwear, check. And most importantly, the sunglasses, double check. From there, it was to the specially designed paddle wagon, which basically valets you to the lower beach house, where the staff at South Tahoe Stand-Up Paddle awaits you. We've arrived at El Dorado Beach, the hub of South Tahoe Stand-Up Paddle, and it's time.
It's time for lessons. I need one. He needs one.
I guess we're gonna take a lesson. Jared from South Tahoe Stand-Up Paddle gave us a quick mini lesson of the basics of paddling. Vanessa picked it up like she was a valedictorian, but I needed more of a Ramito course, which Jared was more than helpful with. From the sand to the water, we were off like a herd of elephants. And Vanessa on her inaugural paddle made it look as easy as riding a tricycle. Can I remind you, this was her first time? The entire stand-up paddle posse joined us on the water, and we should have needed a permit for as much fun as we were having. Now, when you have a giant paddle in your hand, you can't help but splash the person next to you. But watch out, karma can bite you, as Taylor found out when she went swimming. As I was paddling along the crystal clear Lake Tahoe water, a couple of ducks couldn't help themselves and decided to get in the fun by challenging yours truly to a drag race. Jared from South Tahoe Stand Up Paddle rumored that stand-up paddling was a tremendous workout. A few more trips to South Tahoe Stand Up Paddle and I'll be looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 80s. Or something like that. South Tahoe Stand Up Paddle, your destination to get on the water in Lake Tahoe. What did you think about our first date, Vanessa?
I thought it was awesome.
They all say that. Now for a little stand-up paddle yoga.
Oh! You got it. Welcome back to the show. Adrian set now. First things first, I want to talk about the world's ugliest dog competition that got held over the weekend. Petaluma, California at the County State Fair there.
I came in second.
I did not know you were there.
I entered.
Were you the what was this? The Shih Tzu or the Beagle Boxer Terrier?
The Shih Tzu.
Okay, just checking out. Actually, the winner, which I was compared to this in a roundabout way over the weekend, Wally, a 4-year-old mutt from Chico, California, whoop, whoop, kind of my hometown there, took home the honors of World Ugliest Dog. Wally is looks like a boxer, Malamute, Chihuahua, Chinese crested something or other, and took home $1,500. So maybe we should enter next year.
Well, I do have a blog called Mutt Puppies, putting
do?
on my big girl panties. Yeah, it's all about roller derbies. So, not that we don't need a lower third for that or anything.
And this dog is sponsored. So maybe, Clark saying that this dog is now sponsored. He'll be wearing...
Oh, he's got the Wake Up Tahoe logo on his collar.
Exactly. It's amazing.
We should sell Wake Up Tahoe colors.
Incredible. Incredible.
All the ugly dogs, and here, you get a free one.
Judges were especially impressed with Wally's bizarre waddle walk.
Good for him. Good job, Wally.
Congratulations. World's ugliest dog. This is America. I'm
would think
surprised
that
he hasn't been fixed yet.
He's not fixed.
Plastic surgeons from around the world are sending in text messages like, hey,
No, they're sending in testes to put in when they fix him.
Oh, boy.
The little implants.
I wonder if that's a good question. I mean, is this something you want to, breed? Breed the world's
Well,
ugliest
that's how
dog?
we got corgis. They're really smart, but they're bits and pieces dogs.
All right. We're a daily update with Adra right now. What do you got?
Oh, it's daily update. It's actually Monday, so what?
Mystical.
Nope.
Pop coffee.
We're doing local Lovitz.
Local Lovitz.
So
I was getting there.
Let's talk. First of all, what do you have in front of you?
Doug Williams, thank you so much. The world's best coffee, Dark Cafe Verona. Dark chocolate and roasty sweetness right here. Thank you to Doug Williams for that, provided by Starbucks.
And I'd just like to say thank you, Doug, but next time can we have a bean grinder?
Never happy.
that's about
Normal
it.
woman. Never happy with anything.
I can't drink the coffee. I'm going to go crazy.
There's a perfect example. I got footage of it now. Next, we got Side Street Boutique.
Side Street Boutique. We have a picture of some of the boots that they have. So this is one, and they have them in cream color, brown, and then also they have them in this gray. And these are the shorter boots, and then they have 2 taller boots there with a smaller, shorter heel. So these are really cool because they're made by Very Volatile.
And the Reno Rodeo is in town, so you want to get your cowboy boots now because...
Till the 29th, and then these ones are actually going to Sun Valley to go do some two-stepping.
Well, have fun.
Bye, guys.
Bye. See you in Sun Valley.
Oh.
That's going to be exciting.
It
Sun
is
Valley,
gonna be.
you got a lot going on there.
Yep. And when I go, because I'm kind of on a budget, and I'm going to be cowgirl, I'm going to bring my beans with me. And these are my other local Lovitz. So always have a bean. Every girl needs to have. And these are actually Natalie Yanish of Deb Howard and Company Real Estate. It's her favorite kidney beans in all of Tahoe. And you can get them at the grocery store. And every girl needs to have a can of kidney beans.
Every girl.
And boy.
Your life cannot be complete without a can of kidney beans. And,
and these were actually, my friend Laura, Bay Area Relocations, she actually purchased these. And Natalie said, oh, I love the bean so much that we just had to bring them on the show today.
All right. Cowboy boots and beans kind of go together like peas and carrots.
And then coffee.
And coffee.
Beans and beans. And beans. Oh, now beans.
Not beans.
2 out of 3 beans.
There you have it. Side Street Boutique, though, located right in the Heavenly Village Shopping Center there.
Yep. Last week we did the cowboy hat.
Kind of all cowboy themed over the last couple weeks.
Drew's got the snap buttons for his mail review. He dances and boogies, and then I go and two-step in Sun Valley. So, yeehaw.
You can see some cowboy boots, and that's pretty much it at the mail review coming up on this Saturday.
Oh, you can see a lot more than that, because I got to do what this weekend?
I don't know.
I got to spray tan all the boys.
At the mail review.
At the mail review.
Adrian comes walking out with a smile up to
The
here. I'm
biggest
like,
smile. I learned so much about rings. That's all I'm going to say.
yes. And I thought mail reviews about the guys getting down with it, but these girls at this thing.
Yeah, girls have always been known to be worse than guys because they don't get as much exposure, I guess,
Is that
and
what it is?
learn what's proper etiquette of a stripping establishment.
Performance.
Performance. And I would like to say, please stop riding Drew. He may be a cowboy, but he's not a pony. He might wear a side pony tomorrow on Tuesday, but he is not a pony.
And girls-
Stop settling him up, ladies.
Yes, ladies. I said,
I will
who
tackle
wants
you,
to-
lasso you, and pull you off.
That's what happened. I said,
know.
hey, who wants to rope the cowboy?
I'm going to rope you on... I'm going to take your mom on Saturday.
Oh, gosh,
And I'm
yes.
going to bring the rope, and I'm going to...
Ain't no joke. 8 o'clock Saturday
I've been
nights.
practicing.
The mail room takes center stage in Blue Nightclub, right here at Mont Bleu Resort Casino, where we film our show each and every morning, overlooking the beautiful Edgewood Golf Course. Which today, like a rainy day, still a few golfers out there, so good for them.
Golfers are hardcore.
Anything else you got?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Harrah's Hair Salon because they are doing one of my best friends, Brenda Tate Whiskey Wheels, and she's going to be losing the Tate today and gaining a Mick MC to her MRS. And congratulations to her. She's getting married today at Harrah's, and it's a Monday wedding because in Tahoe, Monday weddings and locals go together hand in hand. I've been to 2 now. So it's really great, and there's going to be chicken dinner, and there's extra chicken. I think that you can come and have some.
It's the greatest wedding you've ever been to. Hungry Man TV chicken dinners. I love it. This is going to be great.
Extra mashed potatoes, but you got to
It's
bring
all
a kid.
about the lifestyle, folks.
But congratulations to Bren and Mac as
Yeah.
they get married today.
Congratulations. The only way it could have been better if it was right here in the wedding chapel at Mont Bleu.
I tried really hard, but they wanted a pirate ship.
Only in Tahoe. That's going to do it for today's show. We'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday.
Side
edition
Pony.
Is Side Pony Tuesday. Who's on tomorrow?
Me.
Ader's on
I
tomorrow.
don't know. We don't have a guest yet. Tweet me at wakeuptahoe.com.
We'll have a good one for you. See you later. Have a great Monday here in Tahoe. Stay dry.